Sonic Racing CrossWorlds has been out for almost 1 month now, and I think it's time we sit down and have a bit of a chat about this game's online. Now I will say, some of the issues in today's video that I'm going to be talking about don't really just apply to online itself. Most of the game in general, it's just the fact that the problems become more apparent when you're playing online with real people. And I must say, when I first started playing this game, I didn't really notice many of these issues because it was new and I'm usually more accepting of a game on the first playthrough or whatever. But as I've played the game for over 50 hours now, oh my god, some of these issues really just make the game so unfun. And the reason I'm even making this video is because 1, I just want to let people know about it and to say how bad it is, and 2, they can actually fix a lot of these issues. Some of these are actually very easily fixable with a couple tweaks here and there. This game will be supported with a new DLC for at least 1 whole year. So if we can voice all our criticisms right now while the game is fresh and new, maybe there's a chance it can actually get fixed later. Who knows? But starting off, the number 1 problem in the game I feel right now is the online stability. Now the game's online system has been really unstable even as far back as February with the closed network test, and I was hoping that because, you know, that was a beta test for the game, they would have fixed those issues by now with the full release of the game, but honestly, I don't think they've done jack diddly squat. When I tell you, I've been disconnected from this game countless times. It has genuinely been so annoying. And if we're not being disconnected from games, what's instead going to happen is we're going to sit there and wait every single possible time. Whether it's sat in the matchmaking for nearly a minute trying to find a game to join, or whether it's, oh, you found a match, but we're going to take some time to actually join you into the game, give us a second. Or whether it's going to be waiting for us to actually choose the maps that you can actually, you know, select. Or whether it's going to be, oh yeah, we're going to take some time to calculate which game is going to appear for some reason, and then, oh wait, we're going to take some time to load the entire thing on this black loading screen right here, but then, oh, 1 second, we're also going to load the game again for even longer when this icon in the bottom right appears, and then, oh, funny thing, once more, how about we just keep the game loading on this screen right here too, because we just feel like it. And then, you know what, to just really grind the players' gears right now, how about we also just sit here and possibly wait the game here as well? Like, that'd be really funny, wouldn't it? But then hang on, we got one more trick up our sleeve. Let's just wait for the game on the result screen as well. That'd be a really great thing to do, wouldn't it? I feel like there's no way it's just my internet, or I've just been lucky or unlucky enough to go with people who have terrible internet as well, that, oh yeah, the game is going to load at every possible point. Like, no, I feel like this is an issue with the online itself. Because when I frequently get disconnected from games halfway through, or even just in the loading screens or whatever, when I rejoin back into another lobby, I see the exact same people that were in my lobby that got disconnected as well. So it's not just a me issue, it's an everybody issue. And speaking of these disconnections, again, they are so frequent and so annoying. And the most annoying part is that they can literally happen at any point during your game. Like I said, at any point during a loading screen, during the waiting in the lobbies, even during the middle of a race. I've had it happen twice now, where I've run into the final stretch of a race, about to get first place, and the game says, you know what, no, screw you, disconnect you from the game. And then to put the cherry on top of it all, I've had it where I've joined a game, got disconnected from the lobby when I'm just sat there just waiting for the game to start 4 times in a row. How does that happen? 4 times. 4 times. And the game even knows there's an issue because it also tells you, your game seems to be disconnecting a lot. How about you just restart the game, try and fix the issue? And while that kind of solves the issue, the disconnects just still happen. So yeah, if it wasn't already obvious, Sega, you gotta fix this online stability, man, because during the entire marketing for this game, you harp on the fact that, oh yes, we got cross-platform matchmaking unlike a certain car racer, but how could you harp on that so much when the online doesn't even work? Like, it's just embarrassing at this point. So yeah, first issue, Sega, just fix this goddamn online stability, please. Now, second issue is the festivals in the game. So far with the game being out for nearly 1 month now, we have had 2 festivals, and the most annoying part about it is that they lock you out of playing the main game mode online, which is World Match. And while I don't hate the way the festivals play, I just don't prefer it to the regular World Match game. And I think the main reason is that during a festival, you can't rank up anymore. That is the main incentive to play World Match, because as you rank up, you get more rewards or whatever, but you can't rank up during the festivals, and they take place over 3 or 4 days of where you just can't do anything but play the festival mode. And I'm pretty sure I know the reason why they lock you out of World Match is probably because of the online stability once again. They probably can't handle the fact that, oh, we're gonna have servers for World Match at the same time as Festival. This is not going to go well. And then probably the other reason is the fact that, oh, if Festival isn't that good compared to World Match, then why are we even putting this out, and who's even going to play it? It seems like a waste of resources to me. And even though technically during the Miku Festival the game's player count did actually peak on Steam, I know for a fact that myself and many other people just did not play the game at all during the festivals. And speaking of people not playing the game, let's move on to the third issue, which is the amount of bots in the lobbies. There are 2 ways to know whether you got a bot in your lobby. First of all, the generic name. The bot's usernames usually consist of adjective, then noun. For example, Crimson Ranger. And then the second way to tell is that during the lobbies or whatever, if you go to try to like their card or whatever, the like button just isn't there because they are a bot and you can't like bots. I've experienced and seen so many other people complain that half their lobbies just end up being bots sometimes, and it's really weird for a game that has just recently came out, especially considering the fact that it's cross-platform. Like, how many people are actually playing this game? I'm pretty sure it should be a lot, right? But I guess an argument for this maybe could be the skill-based matchmaking, kinda, because they're trying to match with people who are of a similar rank than you, and when they don't have enough of those people, they just chuck in the bots because, I mean, that's good enough, right? And while I can appreciate this being a reason for this, in practice, this skill-based matchmaking kinda sucks. Because tell me right now, why am I in a lobby with people who have literally no points in E- rank, and then people who are literally the max level, Legend 1? What is going on here? Brother on top has like 8 times more points than me. Why am I in the same lobby as this guy? Get him gone or get me gone. Whichever one of us needs to go. Just get us out of here, bro. Because let me tell you, before I got to a legend rank, I used to actually be able to have some fun online because of the way people played. But as soon as you hit legend rank, everything goes to hell. Which leads us into my next problem with this game, and then once again, another pretty big one, which is the item balancing. Whoever said this game's item balancing had been fixed since the closed network tests or whatever are absolute fibbers. Because this has not changed in the gosh darn slightest. You still get absolutely pummeled by items left, right, and center, whether it's a slime, a slicer, boxing gloves, a drill, a flipping monster truck. Now I've seen, again, criticism of this online, but then the people who are defending this game to no end always say stuff like, sounds like a skill issue, bro, just carry a defense item and you'll win easily. That's all you gotta do, bro, simple. And I'm sorry, but you can't really base an entire skill-based system out of luck from items, because you're not guaranteed to get a defense item every single time. And one defense item doesn't really help you when you're getting pitted against 5 different items coming flying at you. A slicer, a punching bag, a slime, an anvil, a king boom boo, a drill. And what makes this even more annoying is the fact that people bag items, leading to these games not even feeling skill based but rather luck based. The first 2 laps of every single race in this game online do not matter in the slightest. Heck, even half a lap 3 doesn't matter. The only part that actually matters in this game is the final stretch of lap 3 where everybody spams their items, their monster trucks, their drills, their laser wisps, everything. And if you're first reaching that final stretch, 75% of the time you will become last or something. Because what are you possibly supposed to be doing against 10 other people or whatever who have got drills and laser whips ready to spam that at the last second just to try and get first? And it's just really, really annoying because you can play it perfectly for an entire race. First 2 laps, perfect gameplay. Lap 3, perfect gameplay up until that last stretch where everybody says, man, who needs skill to win these races? Just spam an item at the end. Have a drill, laser, anything. And while it might be cool and funny the first couple times, it's not funny on time 50, time 100. Time 200. And just to complain about some of the other items in this game, starting off with the boost wisps, they feel absolutely useless in terms of the actual boost mechanic. Tell me why I am using a boost wisp in a straight line, and then somebody just comes and passes me as if nothing ever happened and they're not even using any boost or anything. Like, how does that make any sense? I'm literally boosting and getting overtaken by people who aren't using one. What is even the point of the boost wisps? And then next item to complain about, it has to be the green punch. Why can you lock on with this thing? As if there weren't enough items in this game that can lock on to another player, you have to give it to the green shell item? Why? I was kind of cool with it at first because you still have to at least aim with it, but oh my god, it gets so annoying the more you play this game. Anyways, yeah, that about does it for my complaints on the Sonic Racing CrossWorlds online servers currently right now. So pretty much Sega just fixed some of these issues and, well, some of the ones I can fix anyways. I don't know how you fix item bagging and stuff like that. Maybe they should make it so you can't use catch-up items in the last stretch of the race. You can only use boost wisps and stuff like that, defense items, projectiles, all that stuff. But stuff like the monster truck, the laser drill can't be used. I think that might be a good idea actually. I don't see any downsides to that really. But let me know your thoughts on these issues I've discussed in today's video. Do you agree that they actually are issues, and how would you solve them if you would? Let me know down below. Love to see what you guys have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. Don't forget to become unleashed by pressing that join button down below. Remember, it's not necessary. And I'll see you all next time. Peace!